Recording this. Okay, I'm going to record this in case anybody wants to wants to recap what we've talked about and what you've learned. Oh, here's Terry Holdren. Good morning, Terry. She's connecting. And just to let you know too, if you don't get enough information today and you feel like you need more one-on-one time, I actually had a Zoom meeting with a realtor last night and kind of walked him through some stuff. And we talked about some tips and things that he could do on his social media. We looked at his social media together. So if you need some one-on-one training meeting, just let me know. We can schedule something. Usually in the evening's best for me for that, before 8 o'clock for bedtime. Terry's connecting. Are you there, Terry?
I am. I'm trying to get my camera to come on.
Okay.
I don't know why it's not.
Well, we want to see your pretty face this morning. Oh, there you are. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good to see you.
Morning.
Okay, and let's see here. You came back in, Tracy. Oh, here's Christina. Ah, now we hear you.
Yeah, I switched to my phone.
Okay, that's fine. And Christina's joining us now. And sorry, I don't know how to keep these little things from popping up on my computer while we talk. Okay, all right, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to share the screen with you all so you can actually see my screen as we're going through this. And I'm going to share, we're going to go into Scott Avis's dashboard. I'm sure Scott won't mind because he had a new listing that hit the market that I sent out the e-blast yesterday. So I got everything started the day before. So that'll be a good one for us to work on. So bear with me while I share my screen. And if you all want to log into your dashboards, I guess that's a good thing for us to, let's see, share screen. Okay, here we go. Let me pick out the screen that I want to share. Yeah. Here we go. All right, can y'all see Scott's dashboard?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, all right. I'm going to, all right, so how you get to your dashboard, if you, and I know most of you all use your dashboard because I've seen some of the stuff you create, but you go to our website, showsgreat.photography, and then you click log in and you use your email address as your login. If you've never logged in before, you'll need to set up or request a password change. So, and then this is where it's going to take you. And we're going to go down here to, if you have sites that are about to expire, they're going to come up here. And just because these are about to expire, that means they've either sold or closed. And these sites only stay online for 12 months, and then you have to renew them. And it costs $25 to renew them. That doesn't come to us. That comes to the company that hosts it. Most people don't need them to stay online for more than 12 months. But these are his sites that are going to expire soon, and if he wants to renew them, he would need to purchase the renewal. And then any sites that we are preparing, that comes up there. And then these are his property sites that are currently live or pending. So we're going to work on this first one here. So the first thing we're going to do is, we don't need to view the site because that's what, if you were Scott, if you wanted to look at your site, you could view it. But let's edit the property first. And this is where, when your listing goes live on the MLS, this is where you want to go in and change the status of your listing. To change the status, you click on site activation here. And then you click on live. His is already live, so that's where you click on live. And then when your listing goes pending, you would click on pending. When it closes, you click on sold. If for some reason you have a seller that takes their listing off the market, this is where you can take it off the market. Because if a seller cancels a listing, you want it to come offline. You don't want it to stay online for two reasons. One, they can still go in and download those photos and use them, for sale by owner or whatever. They also, your listing is still showing that it's live when somebody's searching for that address. So always, if they cancel the listing, you want to always take it offline. When it goes pending, you want to change it to pending. And when it closes, change it to sold. So what I do every evening when I come home, this is one of the reasons I keep my license active. I actually go in and check the hot sheet to see whose listings have been activated, whose listings have maybe gone pending. There's been a price change, just to make sure that the agents are changing their status. But if the only way I'm able to do that is because I keep my license active. So you do want to make sure you keep everything current here. You would be surprised the listings I find that the agent has added the link to the MLS, but they haven't activated the listing. So people, when they click on the listing, the virtual tour, they're getting a dead link. So always make sure you activate it. So then let's go back to
So when you send us the tours the next day or whatever, you don't activate that virtual tour. We have to.
You have to activate it, but you don't want to activate it till it goes live in the MLS.
Okay, I didn't realize I had to activate it.
Yeah, either if it's coming soon, or if it's coming soon, or if it's already in the MLS, then we'll go ahead and activate it for you. But if it's not in coming soon, or if it's not live, then once it goes live, you'll need to activate it. And a lot of people don't know this stuff. There's a lot of back end stuff that that's the reason I want to do these little marketing minutes, so that you all will know what you need to do. So now your listing's live, and we're going to go to your marketing kit. And most of you know they have changed your marketing kit. Oh, while we're here, let's just go over these links. If this is where you can get your owner's property preview, if you want them to see the listing before it goes live, then you just click on that. You click on that there, and you can send it to your seller so they can see everything. This is your download page, your marketing kit, your branded and unbranded links. So let's click on marketing kit. And we're going to go to his marketing kit. All right, so this is what your marketing kit looks like. And once again, this is where you could add property info if you haven't already done that. And this is just the basic property info. But if you click here, I'm going to go back in a few minutes and show you how to add all of the property info, but let's work through the marketing kit first. This is where if you've changed your photo, maybe you've added a logo, a personal logo, or you've changed your photo, this is where you can go in and upload your new photo, upload your company logo. And here's where you can update your profile data. Like if, for instance, you changed companies, you wanted to add your social media links. I'll click on that just to give you an idea. But this is where you can, he's got his Facebook listed in there. But so let's go back out of here and I think it'll take me straight back to, straight back here. Okay, so here's your marketing kit. They changed the marketing kit a couple of months ago because they added a bunch of new tools like the media videos and the stories and the reels. And I'm going to show you how you can slide this over a little bit. I'm going to show you how you can change some of these. But this one's a great one to use. And let's edit this. So we hit edit. And say, for instance, you wanted to change this outside photo. And again, you're not able to show the whole house usually on these reels and stories just because the format, you've got a vertical format, but we want to change this photo. So you click on the photo and then you click over here on the photo you want to use. So let's click that one. And this shows up here. So now I don't like the way that looks there. So click on it again and you can move it. See how you can move it like that? And then click out of it. And then it's going to rotate these pictures on this one. So you really don't need to change anything because it's going to rotate out all of your photos. And this is a great just listed one to use.
What about if there's a photo there that you don't particularly like?
If you don't
Or-
particularly like the photo, you don't want
Yeah,
it to show up on there, then I don't know if you can change it on this one or not, but I'm gonna show you how to change it on another one, because I think this one rotates through all the photos. So
Okay.
save and close that, but I'll show you another one if you want to, if you have certain photos you want to,
delete.
yeah, if you want to delete. Well, that's something that you do on your media page, and we'll go back to that in just a moment on downloading your media and changing your media. Actually, we'll go back and do that now since you've asked that question. So y'all know how to change that. So it'll change over on here. But here's where you select photos that you don't want to use, or you highlight the photos that you really like that you want to show up. So if you go to your media and you see a photo that you want to get rid of, just click on that eyeball and then it comes off the tour. It won't show up on your tour.
Okay.
If you want to move that, say for instance, we wanted to change this photo to your primary photo, you just click on the photo and move it over. Just click on it and move it over. Now, if you want to highlight photos that you want to use, that you want to pop up first, you click on that star, and that star is going to highlight your favorite photos. You can just go through and select as many as you want to. But that's how you move. That's how you delete photos. Now, it's not going to let you permanently delete it because they'll stay there, but it'll let you take it off the virtual tour, so it won't show up. And then it won't show up on your marketing. So we'll go to our marketing kit, and let's use another one. Okay, let's edit this one. And I'm going to show you how to edit your text in this one. Again, we want to change this color of this text to white. So you click on the text, you click on this little palette up here, change the color, and that changes it to white. If you want to change the wording, you click on you click on, that's bold, makes it bold, but then you just click on this, and then you highlight it, and then you type there. That's what you get. I'm getting somebody's TV, or I think, or something, radio or something's coming through.
Hold on. It's my mama. Hold on. Mama, turn off that TV.
Sorry, Mama. Okay. So anyway, and if you wanted to, I don't think you can change that. Oh yeah, you can change that photo too.
Mom, turn it off a minute.
You want to go down here.
Going in the video.
And then if you want to change these photos here, this is just slicing a small part of the photo for this one. But then when it comes up, it's going to show the whole photo. But then you save and close. And then if you want to download it, then you just download it to your computer. And then you can upload it to your social media. So here's some of the stories and the reels, if you wanted to use those, like this one. We'll edit this one really quick, then we'll move on to something else. But I use this one quite a bit because I like this one. But say, for instance, we wanted to change that to that one. And again, you just click on the picture, click down here, and you're going to get, you can pick out the photos you want to use. And then you save and close. and you can download it. These are the landscape posts, and I'm not sure where people use these. I guess these would be good if you're going to email them out to people. You could probably use them on your Facebook page, but the best ones to use on Facebook are usually the square ones. And how to edit, this is the one I use with the market update. And how we edit that one is, again, you just hit edit. And then you click on the photo again, pick out the photo you want to drag over there. And if you want to add a floor plan here, you would click media, and then a new photo pops up there, and then you just drag it from down here. That's where into there. And if you want to make the corners rounded, that's where you would click on the picture and edit photo, and you can round the corners. You can, I don't know why you'd want to blur it, but you can blur it. I guess if you wanted to make it the background, you can make it brighter. But it has several tools that you can use. And then if you wanted to add text, you would click on text, move that up there, and then just type in. You can change the size of your text. You can make it bold. You can change the color. And then again, leave this in case he's going to use it. Then we save and close and download. Does anybody use Pinterest for their marketing? I do sometimes for people.
Occasionally.
Yeah, well, this is where you can download your Pinterest, and Pinterest is going to download all the photos. You can download that. Here are your videos. If you want to download a video to have on Facebook or your social media accounts, this is a teaser video where it's just a short video. This is the full video, the wide one. Well, it's the teaser wide, and then this is an unbranded video, and here's the branded. And these are good to download and share on your social media. You can download them if you have a YouTube channel. It's really good to download and add them to your YouTube channel. If you don't have a YouTube channel, that's a really good marketing tool to use. Set up a YouTube channel. This is where you'll find your branded and unbranded links for the MLS. And this is where you can download a QR code. People are starting to use more QR codes. If you wanted to put a QR code on a sign, you could put a QR code on a sign. You could do a QR code. You could print this QR code and put it in the window of a condo or in the window of a house, and somebody pulling up or put it on your sign, somebody pulling up to the property can scan that QR code with their phone, and it's going to take them directly to your property website. So people are starting to use these QR codes more. And that's where you can download one directly from here. And then say, for instance, you don't like the way your property website looks and you want to change the style. This is where you can preview what it would look like. And this is where you can change your style and if you want to be different. And I have some agents that do go in and change their styles. And then this is your print ready flyers. And I've already set up his flyers for him, but I'm going to show you how to do that. A couple of years ago, we paid this company to set up a 4-page print flyer for our realtors that we work with, because we are in the past had done the 4-page flyers, and this company only provides a 2-page flyer. So now you can actually go in and set up a 4-page flyer that you can send to a printer and have it printed brochure style, or you can print it from your computer. And I'm going to show you how to do that in just a moment. But this is probably the best tool of everything I've shown you, one of the best tools that you can use. And this is your weekly traffic report. Does anybody use these? Does they send them to their seller? I know you automatically get them in your email with your property websites. This is something you can set up that it will automatically go out to your seller each week. It looks like it's coming from you. It tells the seller how many people's looking at their home online. And you might have a week that nobody's visiting their listing and the seller's complaining, and you can point them to this report and show them how many people have looked at their home online. And if you've got a lot of people that are looking at it online but are not picking up the phone to call, you've got two problems. One, the first problem is the house doesn't show well online, and the second price is maybe the price is out of line with where the viewers are thinking it should be. But anyway, and this is where you set up the subscription. So we see where Scott gets his report every Thursday, and all of y'all automatically get a report sent to your email. And let's look at his current report. Now, keep in mind, this listing just went live a couple days ago. And this is the report that the seller is going to get if you send it to them. So here's his traffic report. His listing went live on Wednesday. So he has 172 views on Wednesday. And it shows the most viewed media, the photos that they looked at the most. And this shows where his viewers are coming from. 128 of his viewers came from Roanoke. 43 came from Lynchburg. You've got, he's got some additional cities. I don't know if it's going to show me it's not going to show me the additional cities. You've got people coming from Edinburgh, Virginia. Last night when I was looking at it, he had people coming from California. That's probably where these additional cities are coming from. But these are people that are finding it online. And then these are your top referring websites. Realtor, 28% are coming from realtor.com. Takes that Zillow. And then a lot of them are coming, 27% are coming from Flex. A lot of them are coming from Facebook. And the reason he's got a lot coming from Facebook is he has a pretty high, well, we do his online marketing for his social media, for his Facebook and his Instagram. He doesn't do any of his, and I don't know if any of you follow him online or not, but we post for him all of his new listings, his pendings, his solds, his open houses. We post for him every few days on Facebook and Instagram, sometimes daily. Dana's posted for him. And then we also, we do his Facebook and his Instagram. So then these are his visitors this week. But anyway, this is where you schedule it for your seller. If you go in, you add your seller's name. And if you've got two sellers, you could put one name in, then put a comma, and this is where you could put your email addresses in if you've got two. And then the day of the week you want it to go out, and then click OK. And then you don't have to do anything else. The seller's automatically going to get a report every week without you having to think about it again. But what you will want to do is make sure when the listing goes pending or the listing closes that you change the status, so that'll stop that report from going out to the seller, because they don't need to see once it's gone pending. They don't need to get that report. So do you have any questions about that? We got people waiting to come in.
Wanda, I don't have a question about that, but I have a question about something else.
Okay.
I know sometimes I like some of the templates that are on there to use for social media, but it doesn't have the branding on the front of it. Like it doesn't have the picture and your office information and everything.
Right.
So if you see something like that, is there a way to add that stuff?
There is a way to add that. Let me go there and I think everybody got in. Hello, good morning. Is everybody here that I just added? I'm not sure. So let's go back to that. Some of them you can and some of them you can't. And the reason they're set up like this is they're set up to use on your business page, because your business page should have all those required disclosures. The advertising guidelines require that all of your disclosures are no more than one click away. So that means on your business page, you want to make sure that you have the required disclosures on your business page. So when they're on your business page, they're seeing that, and that's that you're a realtor, the state that you're licensed in. It's a realtor license in the state of Virginia. the address of your office. You've got to have your office address on all of your online advertising. And of course, the realtor symbol. And then I think that is everything that's required. The fair housing, you'll want the fair housing on there. But if you have that on your Facebook page or your Instagram page, then you're one click away. The way that we get around it when we're posting your new listings on our business page is in the comments. I always put a link to your property website, because if I have a link to your property website in the comments, that has all your disclosures. So say, for instance, you wanted to put a picture of your new listing, but you didn't want to have to put all those disclosures in the comments. All you have to do is put a link to your property website, and it's going to have the disclosures in the property website for you. But to answer your question, let's go and let's try to add one of these. I think the open house one is one. Yeah, here's the open house one that doesn't have any information. So what would you want to add to this? Maybe
Just say you want to add one of the boxes like you see on the other one with just your office information. And
okay. Now, keep in mind the way you could get around that, again, is to add in the comments your office information, and then put in, I tell you what, let's do. Let's take this a step further, and I'm going to show you something. Bear with me. Let me make sure everybody was able to get in. Yeah, there you are. Are y'all okay? Let's see. I think some people are connecting. I think they're connecting. All right, so I'm going to go into Scott's Facebook business page and show you. For some reason. Okay. My computer is lagging because of this meeting. Yeah, my profile. Okay, let's go into his business page. And I'm gonna add one of these social media tiles. So we're gonna add this one, not this one, because he's not having an open house. Let's go back. Let's add this one. So I'm going to download it. And then I'm going to go to his Facebook page. And
Mm-hmm.
they're here. So, sorry, my computer's lagging. All right, so I'm going to click on that and add it. Would help if I could type, right? Then more comments and photos, or you could say disclosures, and let's say disclosures and photos. Disclosures and photos in comment below. And then what we would do is go back here, pull his brand. You always want to do the branded link because the branded link has all of your, copy the branded link. And we're going to post it, and then we're going to put a comment in there. I'm scrolling down. Here we go. And then just add that here. Somebody's already liked it already. Okay. And then that's going to have that satisfies all your requirements for your disclosures, because that's going to have his contact information, his office address, realtor license in the state of Virginia. All of that's going to be listed in there. And of course, this particular one has that information on it. It's the one that I included. Oh, okay. This is because it's in there twice. I'm going to delete this one. I guess Dana had already put this one in there today. So I'll delete this one so it won't be in twice. But again, you have your disclosures on your Facebook business page. But if a lot of people like to also put it on their personal page, and that's where your cross marketing comes in, because the biggest problem as realtors that we have, or any business owner has, is, hello, Ruth Ann. Hi. Some of you are muted, so you might want to unmute. You can. Wendy, I think you're muted. But anyway, if you want to talk, just make sure you unmute your mic. But you want to make sure that you do some cross marketing, because we all have more followers on our personal page than we have on our business page. So you want to be authentic on your personal page, where you talk about your real life, who you really are as a person, because people like to do business with people that they feel are similar to them. So you want to be real on your personal page. But you want to let people know that you're a realtor. And if you have a new listing, you want to share maybe a picture on your personal page. You might want to share a link to your new virtual tour on your personal page. And then you direct them to your business page, and you can say, you might share a teaser video or a teaser photo on your personal page, and then direct them to your business page where they can get more information. Because your business page is what you want to build your followers with. We can't manage your personal page. We can only manage your business page. So if you reach out to us to manage your social media, we can only manage your business page. So you want to make sure you build your viewers on your business page. And again, people tend to not like to follow business pages unless you're fun, unless you post a lot. But Instagram now is a different thing. You know, you want to keep your Instagram fun. And let me ask you all, do any of you follow Ashley Ramsey? I think you do. Rose, you follow Ashley, don't you?
I do, yeah.
She is so funny. If you don't follow her
Yes.
on Instagram, please do. She is funny. You know, it helps that she's so stinking cute.
Yes.
But
And she used to be so shy.
oh, I know. She used to photograph for me when she first got into real estate.
Oh, did she?
Yeah, but but anyway, her Instagram page is great. Jenna Lawrence is another one you might want to follow, but you can get some information from them. But anyway, so here is, let's go back to setting. Do you have any more questions about setting up these social media tiles? Is everybody good with that?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's do a print flyer now. So we're going to go back and let's go to site media, and then we're going to go over here and we're going to click on print flyers, print materials. And these were set up last night. So I'm going to click out of his page and I'm going to go to somebody else's page, a new listing that I worked on this morning. Let's see if it'll let me do that. See if I can move this down. All right. And I'm going to show you how to set up a 4-page print flyer. And it's pretty quick and pretty easy. Let's see. All right. Let's see, one that went live this morning. Sorry. Sharing my schedule with y'all. Okay. Let's do this one. So I know this one is live now. All right, so we're going to click on print materials. And then when you get to print materials, it's going to start with one that says SGP. That's for Shows Great Photography. This is one that this company has set up for us. And we're going to change some of this information. So let's click on edit. So if we wanted to change this border here, you would click on accent color. Let's change it to red. All right, let's change it to gray, but you can change your accent color there. And if you filled in your listing information on the listing data, like the comments, the bedrooms, the baths, square footage, that's going to automatically pop up on here. We're going to change some of these photos because they're, sorry about that. Let's change this photo here. So to change the photos, we go up here, we click photo, and just click on there. One you want to use on this front page. The second this photo, and I'm just randomly selecting some photos just to show you how. And then save. And this is where you can save it as a PDF if you were going to take it to a printer, or if you're going to print it, you can print it directly from your printer here. Then you're going to add your second page. And if you go into your second page, this is where it's going to pull up. This is where it's going to pull up your comments that you have on your listing. And if you want to change anything, you just highlight that. And you can go in and change it. And again, we're going to change this photo. Sorry, I do that all the time. I click on I'm so used to doing that from the old one. But let's change, and let's use this photo. The second one, let's use a kitchen photo. Here. And this one, we'll use a deck photo. And then save updates. And then again, you can print it or save it as a PDF. And then we're going to add page 3 here. And I'm not going to change any of these photos because they change the same way as the other photos. You just click down and select which photo you want to choose on each photo. And then save updates. But the 4th page is the one I'm going to spend a little time on show you. This is where you add your floor plans. This is the reason we had them set this up, so you could add floor plans if you get floor plans. And it's always nice to add this first photo as maybe a nice outside photo. If you got an aerial photo. This house doesn't have a lot of good outside photos, so I'm just going to use this one. And then we're going to select the floor plan, and you select the floor plan that shows all of the floors, and then save updates. And now you have a nice 4-page brochure type flyer that you can print. You can either take it to a printer or email it to a printer, and they can print it in a brochure style, or you can print it from your computer. But that's an easy way. If you want to do a 1-page flyer, you can go in here and set up a 1-page flyer. There's all kinds of different flyer designs you can use. If you wanted to do a 2-page flyer, you could do, this one is a front and back, front and then the back, but it's got a lot of different options for you. Okay, now, does anybody else have any more questions? Oh, let me show you another. Here's your site activation again. This is where you always want to keep your site live, pending, and sold, or take it offline. And this, if you add your social media, this is where to your details, this is where you can link your social media. And there's one other thing I want to show you. If I can get to it from here. Does anybody have any questions about any of this? I know it's a whole lot of information, it's a lot of stuff. And once you get in there and start working your way, around, you will become more comfortable with it. I mean, you can't delete your tour or anything. It's still going to be there. So lead capture, I think this is place. Yeah. Oh, I am going to go into Aaron's. I'm going to sign in as Aaron because I want to show you all something now that it's tax time to do. Okay. When you're on your dashboard, you could go up here, click on account, and then you can go over to your reports. And you can click on purchase history, and you can set up the dates. I won't go into her account and share her purchase history, but you can click on that link and you can actually pull a report for your accountant or your CPA with everything you spent with us over a certain period of time. You can put in the dates for the last 12 months or for last year, and it'll give you a report that you can share with your CPA or your accountant, or if you do your own taxes, you can see your purchase history. If you have an invoice that needs to be paid, you can pay your invoices from here. You can update your password. App integration. I'm not sure what that does. Let's see. Oh, this is if you want to connect your YouTube channel here. You can connect your YouTube channel where your property websites automatically, the videos automatically are uploaded to your YouTube channel, or to if you have a Vimeo account. If you want to print directly from here, you can set up an Express Docs account. But this is where I want to show you your listing pages. This is a tool that very few people know about. And you can actually go in and create a listing page of all of your listings, so that you could, if you have your own website, you can actually share this on your website, or you can share this on your social media. But hers is inactive, so we're going to activate it. And yours would be inactive too, unless you activate it. And then you can customize it. And this is where you can add a headline. And you can select whether you want your active, pendings, and solds all to show up. And just hit OK. And then let's preview it. And this is where, if you want to get the link, you copy that and or if you want to change the name, but this is where you can get the link. But let's look at, if you want to create another page with with maybe just your active listings, you could do that. But in order to see her page, you would have to click on the link and then you can look at her link. But it's gonna create a page that shows her new listings, her current listings, and her sold listings with all of her listings on it, and a link to get to the property websites that you can share. If you can even send this to a potential seller if you wanted to show them your listings, what you've listed and what you've sold or what you have pending, you can go in, create that link, put it in an email, and send it to a seller, potential seller. Do you have any questions about that? Okay. All righty. So we'll go back to, will be me again. So does anybody have any other questions? Some of you that came in a little late, I'm sorry you were in the waiting room and I didn't see you there. Do y'all have any questions?
Hey, Wanda,
Uh-huh.
can you take some of the tiles like where you've got on social media, on the regular things like where you're gonna share to Facebook or something like that? Can you take one of those pictures somehow and turn it into a postcard?
You probably could. I've never had anybody ask about that, but let's go back to my dashboard here. Let's find a listing. Find one that's live. A lot of, I think this one's already live. Okay. We'll go to the marketing kit. And I think what you could do is you could download it, and then do you use Canva by any chance? You know, you could probably just download it and take it to a printer and have them print it. But I'd probably use the that might be a good one to use the landscape ones with, because the landscape ones are kind of shaped like a postcard, and a printer could make it work. But the best thing would be to take it into Canva and print a postcard from there. And I use Canva for printing, and if you order something from there, it usually comes in a few days. I just ordered some business cards from them last week, and they came in about 3 days. So and I've ordered, I'm doing some photos of old Manita photos that I've turned into prints, and I've been getting them printed through there, and they come in just a few days. But you could do that. And we might have a little, how many of you use Canva? Anybody use Canva here?
I've tried.
Okay. I'll tell you what we might do. We might have a Canva marketing workshop one morning on how to use Canva, just the basics of it, because it does a whole lot, but we use it for a lot of things. We use it a lot for social media. Dana uses it a lot. It's great because you can take a background out of a picture. I use it for the realtors if I'm going to take their background out to use on something. But I think one of these would work for a postcard. And then you could always add more information to it. Like if you wanted to, this would be a good one to use because this one has all your disclosures in it. And but you could go in and use this.
Wanda, a Canva class would be great. I have the Canva Pro and probably don't use it as much as
Okay.
available.
Well, we will. I've got another one of these next week for people to go over the same thing that couldn't come this week. But I will schedule. I'm going to start scheduling them on Monday mornings, and I think I'm going to do them at 9 o'clock on Monday mornings instead of 8. And I'm going to have different topics, so I'll post what they're going to be. But we'll do a Canva one too, and with just some simple things that you can do in Canva. But Canva's great for, like I said, we use it for a lot of things. But any other questions? I don't know. Let's see who else here. Okay. Some of you that came in later, would you like to, I think your microphones are off. Would you want to stay to go over some of the information you missed? Let me see if we can.
I'm gonna head out. Thank you.
Thank you. Good luck today.
Thanks, Wanda.
Thanks
Thank
for
you.
coming.
Thank you,
And if you have any
Wanda.
Thanks for
questions,
doing
thank
it.
you. Oh, you're welcome. And if you want some one-on-one training or meeting, just let me know because we can do a one-on-one Zoom meeting in the evenings if you want to. Okay,
Thanks,
just let
Wanda.
me know.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good
Thank
to
you,
see
Wanda.
everybody.
You.
Bye. If anybody wants to stay, just hang around and I'll answer any questions or help you.
How do I get out of here?
Let's see if I can get you out. Let's see.
Oh, I think, well, that, yeah, leave meeting. I got it.
Okay, all right, thank you. Hey ladies, does anybody have any questions that are still here? All right, if we don't have any questions, we'll sign out. Thanks for coming. And like I said, we're going to do another one next Monday at 9 o'clock. And then we'll do a Canva meeting too.